Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Girl issue 10. Before I start talking about this issue, I do want to give you an update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode, and that show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. So if you'd like to go check that out, the exclusive comics are in the description below, and the episode will be posted there also. But let's start talking about Girl issue 10, which is the final issue of this awesome Terry Moore series, and then of course we're gonna get the sequel of Strangers in Paradise in January. But let's get into this issue. Great cover. We got Mike the Gorilla and, of course, our main character in the front here. Now, going into the issue, we get to see, well, going into the artwork first, some gorgeous artwork, and I love the use of black and white here, and that this is not a colored book, because you really get to see the expressions, all the great detail that Terry Moore puts into this book. So I really like the artwork here. And you can see this with really every panel, how much emotion is put into the pencils here. But let's start talking about the story. So this is the last issue, so we kind of figure out what this whole series is about. And it's Sam and Libby and the government crew going against these aliens. And by the end, our main characters are safe, but Sam collapses, and we don't know what ends up happening, but, you know, it has to do with the damage in her head when she was captured. And we actually find out that everything that's been going on in this book was all in Sam's mind. Since issue 1, when she was talking about her headaches, that's kind of where the story ended, and the rest of it was in her head while she collapsed. So we get to see, this is very much an allegory of what Sam is going through and what she's processing in her mind after coming home from war and after being captured. And, you know, she's able to get her surgery. And really what this book is about is coming home, a veteran coming home, and the process of that. And that's what the aliens all stood for. It was kind of her coming home. She was the aliens in this book. So, really awesome book with so much symbolism, and I love that aspect, and obviously a very psychological book, and again, we get to see that Sam's able to come home and be able to do that now after processing all this in her mind and what she dealt with and saying goodbye to Mike, which was really the consequences of not saving the boy and the guilt she had. So, and like I said before, even with the pencils, the script also has just so much emotion in this book, and I really like this, because, you know, what I like about stories are, you know, especially psychological stories, are the ones that you can read again and again and kind of get new meanings from it. And after reading this, you could totally want to read the whole series again. Now you kind of have, especially because you have this perspective. So, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was a great finale to a very psychologically driven book, and I think a very important book also. So Girl issue 10 gets 4.5 stars, and it is my pick of the week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later.